The buzz around the Colorado Buffaloes is palpable as they prepare for the upcoming season, with Coach Prime leading the charge into a new era. The Buffaloes, under Deion Sanders, are on a mission to not only rebound from last year's challenges, but to continue to build upon the momentum that's been steadily growing since Sanders' arrival. It's not just about bouncing back. It's about thriving and keeping the energy rolling. And they're doing just that. With Coach Prime's philosophy firmly rooted in outworking, out-recruiting, and out-scouting the competition, this offseason is shaping up to be one of the most transformative in Colorado's recent history. One of the most talked about strategies has been Colorado's heavy involvement in the transfer portal. While some critics have scoffed at the Buffs' approach, calling it an over-reliance on transfers, Coach Prime has never been shy about his stance. "I'm here to get winners," he said, "and the transfer portal is a gold mine where they'll continue to dig." Well, it seems like that digging has just paid off in a big way. Just this past weekend, Colorado snagged not one, but two significant pickups, one veteran and one promising young player. Tariq Davis, a transfer from Wyoming, and Walter Anderson, a rising offensive lineman from UCLA, are the latest additions to the Buffs roster, and both could make a huge impact. Let's break down what each player brings to the table. First, let's talk about Tariq Davis. The cornerback, who stands around 5 feet 9 inches, some sources list him closer to 5 feet 10 inches, has been a standout player during his time at Wyoming. Davis, a graduate transfer with 1 year of eligibility left, spent 3 seasons at Navarro Community College before heading to Wyoming. Over 19 games, he racked up 60 tackles, 2 interceptions, 14 pass breakups, and forced 2 fumbles. But his best year was 2023, when he was rated by Pro Football Focus as one of the top corners in the entire conference and the best defensive back Wyoming had to offer. That's some serious street cred. What stands out about Davis is his sheer tenacity. If you've watched any of his film, and you should because it's impressive, you know he's a player who isn't afraid to throw his body around. He's a hard hitter, a playmaker, and a dude who's going to do whatever it takes to disrupt the offense. Whether it's tackling the ball carrier, breaking up passes with a perfectly timed hit, or forcing fumbles, Davis brings the energy and physicality that Colorado fans have been craving. And given the tradition of tough, hard-hitting defenders at Colorado, this is exactly the kind of player the Buffs want on their roster. He's joining an already stacked defensive back room at Colorado, which now boasts 7 transfer DBs. Among them are notable names like Tyon Parks, Terrence Love, John Slaughter, and Noah King. This competition is only going to make the entire secondary better. With Davis's experience and grit, he'll likely play a major role this season, potentially even in a nickelback or safety role, where his ability to hit hard and disrupt plays could really shine. But Davis isn't the only key addition. Enter Walter Anderson. This massive 6 feet 8 inches, 335-pound offensive lineman brings some serious size and potential to the Buffs' front. Anderson, who was previously at UCLA, wasn't exactly a highly touted recruit out of high school, but his size and development in the weight room have been nothing short of remarkable. Over the course of his time in college, he grew 3 inches and added an astounding 45 pounds to his frame, making him an absolute behemoth on the field. With 4 years of eligibility left, he can develop into a cornerstone for Colorado's offense. It's all about giving him the time and resources to refine his game, and with the support from Coach Prime's staff, there's no doubt that he'll get the attention he needs to turn his promise into production on the field. With these 2 additions, Colorado has now brought in 30 new transfers, including 15 offensive linemen. That's a massive influx of talent, and it's a clear sign that Coach Prime isn't content with just patching up weaknesses. He's looking to overhaul the program's culture and talent pool from the ground up. These moves also highlight something Coach Prime has been consistent about: the importance of balancing veteran experience with raw, untapped potential. Transfers like Davis, who are ready to contribute immediately, provide stability and leadership to a team that's still finding its identity at the same time. So, Buffs fans, buckle up. The Colorado Buffaloes are gearing up for something special, with an influx of experienced transfers, young talent, and a coach who demands nothing less than excellence.